Okay, my name is Salahuddin.
And my name is Amit.
So, as you can see over here, we've got a bot over here, and this is an obstacle avoider. So you can see this obstacle avoider is one of the most basic level of robotic projects that a beginner can start with. So we'll be giving you a beginner level tutorial kind of a thing, which will help you explain how you can go about to build one. Okay.
So this board consists of the card chases and this developing board. In this developing board, as you can see this big IC, this is the heart of the bot. This is the Atmega 8 microcontroller. Okay, in this bot we have two infrared sensors which detects the obstacles for right and left. And we have here is, there are two motors here and there is a motor controller IC. Okay, now why do we need a motor controller IC, and why we can't directly connect the motors to the Atmega 8 microcontroller is because the motors requires a lot of current, and if we supply a lot of current in Atmega 8 microcontroller, this will burn the chip. So we need a motor driver to control the motors.
Thank you, Amit. That will be all. Okay, so I'll be explaining the infrared sensor which is used to detect the obstacles which come in front of the bot. So as you can see over here, we've got two LED-like structures. So one of them, this one over here, is actually the IR transmitter, which is basically an IR LED which transmits electromagnetic radiation in the infrared range. So that and this one over here is actually a receiver, or you can say a photodiode in general terms. So the photodiode, whenever an obstacle comes in front of the bot, what happens is these rays get reflected back from the obstacle and back into the and are received back into the photodiode. So whenever, now this photodiode is actually, as the name suggests, a diode. So whenever it receives any kind of electromagnetic radiation, need not be infrared, any type of electromagnetic radiation, it produces electron hole pair in its depletion region. So when those electron hole pair form in the depletion region, it allows more and more current. So if we were to connect, let's say, any type of resistor in series with this thing, with this type of diode, what happens is, as it passes more and more current through it, the voltage across the resistor rises, because more current through the resistor, Ohm's law suggests us that the voltage across the resistor will rise. So we put now, so that means as the bot is coming more closer and closer, we have more and more current coming, and the voltage across the resistor keeps on rising, right? So we can put that voltage in, if we were to compare that voltage with a predefined threshold voltage, and see that the voltage and detect that the obstacle has come way too close by comparing the voltage, predefined voltage, and the voltage that is coming from this type of thing. So we put those two voltage inside an op-amp over here that you can see. It's a LM384 IC, and it has, so we put the voltages value, that is a predefined voltage coming from the voltage divider by using two resistors, and the voltage coming in from the IR sensor, and we compare that. So whenever the voltage rises above a threshold value, the output of this thing becomes high, and which detects that the obstacle has come way too close, and that and it gives a high value over here, and that high value is transmitted through the into the Atmega IC, and the Atmega IC detects that the obstacle has come way too close, and it responds accordingly. Thank you.
So we have programmed our bot in embedded C. The Atmega 8 IC is programmed in embedded C. Now, according to the program, suppose an obstacle is coming towards the right sensor. So the bot the right sensor will give a high value. According to the high value, the bot knows that the obstacle is coming towards right, and it'll move back first, and then it'll move towards left, and then it'll move forward. Now how does it perform the movement? If an obstacle comes here, the motor to move back. The motor move back, and then suppose it has to move left. The left motor stops and the right motor moves forward. So it will move like this, and then both the motor runs forward. So it will move towards in forward direction. Thank you.
Go.
Okay.
हो गया उसका ओ So Salahuddin, you made an Indian robot.
I'm Salahuddin, behind the camera.
And I am Amit Batra, in front of the camera.